It is 9:42 on Vuma 103. It is still noon with me, Vanessa, Marawa, and like I said, we're going to be talking about Imodiako with the festive season. Ponas, yay, what makes it festive for you? Well, we can't just focus on ubumnandi kuphela. Khona nezinto kufanele silungise before we make sure that we get on the roads and do all sorts of things that we get up to during this time of the year. I would like to welcome the manager of Premier Auto Services e-car. He's joining us once again. His name is Mr. Yugan Munsamy. Good morning.
Hello, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning to all the listeners.
I felt like there was a drum roll there in me somewhere. Anyway, let's talk about that. It's the festive season. Let's forget about November. It's just going to go past very, very quickly. But it's a good time for us to make sure that our cars are in order and up to all the stress and strain that we're going to put them under during this time. So what are the common parts of the car that take strain? It's not just us that take strain during this time. Our cars do as well. So which parts of the car take strain?
You know, build up to the festive season. Generally, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of planning to go away and visit family. And generally, family is far away. So on those trips, we'll pack up those vehicles. We'll load it as much as we can, and we travel in the hot summer on those long congested roads to get to family and friends or holiday destination. And you find that generally, when we load up those vehicles, we put a lot of strain on the braking system because it's now extra weight. There's a lot of strain on the wheel bearings because it's extra weight. Vehicles need to operate in these extreme temperatures that we get in this beautiful South Africa. Hot.
And the rain. Don't forget the rain.
And the rain. And over and above that, there's congestion. You know, there's people that's all holidaying in December. Places get very busy. Durban becomes Johannesburg, and it becomes chock-a-block. Just to get into a mall takes a good 15 to 20 minutes, if not longer, and then to find a parking is another a long stint. So vehicles then in these conditions operate at extremes. You know, so what happens is that you find the cooling systems, the wheel bearings, the braking systems, the air conditioning systems, the general turning parts in a vehicle at this point in time starts to give. And we got to be very careful that we're prepared for the festive season so that it doesn't happen.
So what should we do? How are we going to prepare ourselves, Mr. Munsamy?
The first and foremost is to service the car. Service the car, get a complete overview of what's wrong with the vehicle. You know, we've still got, and you know, we call it as it is, we still have October salary and November salary before we get our December bonuses, if we're lucky enough to get those.
Yeah.
So while we have this income coming in, let us take a little bit of that and budget towards car repairs. Because come December, everybody wants to spoil their families. Okay, everybody wants a bit of a break in holidays. So let's use that little bit of extra that we get in December for all our loved ones and for ourselves. Spoil ourselves a bit. So, you know, now plan from October, plan from November. Get those cars serviced, get the tires, fresh tires on them, get the oils changed, get the cooling system flushed, get the aircon serviced.
The aircon.
Yeah. Get the aircon serviced. You don't want to be frying up in that car.
Yeah.
And get all of that prepared and ready. So when you're ready to hit the road, just pack up and go.
And the aircon checkup, or the making sure that you're regassed and everything's in order, it doesn't even take that long. And for you to sit in a baking car for hours isn't really not worth it. I can tell you that for sure, because I've had that done. Absolutely. So what are the essential items that we shouldn't leave home without? What should we have with us as we leave on these long journeys to wherever it is that we're going?
Wherever we're leaving to, one of the things we got to have is a sort of a survival kit or a small tool kit. So generally just keep a light screwdriver, a Phillips and a flat, or a star and a flat, we commonly refer to them, a little plier, some fuses, at least 5 liters of water. Okay, so should we have a problem with our cooling system, we spring a leak on the radiator, we've got some water. You don't
and
want
this is not for drinking, this is for your car.
This is for your car, so it can be just normal river water as long as there's no mud or sand or whatever is in there. Just keep it in your car, because the thing is, at any time, with the extreme heats and the extreme temperatures, we find, and the pressures that's developing in the cooling system, you find that leaks do arise. And if they arise, have some water on hand, and you're good to go. Keep a tow rope, keep flashlights, and keep the owner's manual close by. You know that owner's manual, that little book that we normally you find it in your glove compartment or your cubbyhole. That is there for a reason. It tells you a lot about your car.
So when some light comes on, you don't know what it actually means. Because I use my, I've got an old car, so the lights come on, shame. But it feels like just after load shedding with my car. But it's okay. At least keep the book next to you, as Mr.
So
says.
you got reference to it, and always have a warning triangle in the boot. Very, very important. So should something happen,
where do you get one if you don't have one? Just out of curiosity.
You pick one up at the Midas, at a local Midas. If you're battling to get one, pick up the phone us. We'll arrange to have one come by, just pay for the item, and off you go. And a jack and a wheel spanner, and your spare wheel. Those are so essential. Make sure your spare wheel is pumped up and always inflated, because we don't check them until the car goes in for a service. It comes to us, we check your spare wheel. If you haven't serviced a car for a while, you don't know whether that's leaking in the boot. And when you take it out, put it on, you'll realize that's a flat as well. So you've got two flats on the side of the road.
And then you've got problems.
Yeah.
So when it comes to maintaining modern cars, they are a little bit different. They're a little bit more, I suppose, sensitive with all the computerized bits. What should we look out for in terms of trying to maintain those vehicles?
First and foremost is look out for all the special deals that you find, all these fly-by-night service centers and backyard mechanics and mobile mechanics, and all of these people now promising the world, because this is a time that they're all going to be looking out to make a buck, a quick buck, should I say. And generally these deals are too good to be true. Recently we've had a spate of customers coming in where they've repaired cars somewhere else, in some instances major repairs, and now they come to us and say to us, listen, I've got nothing left and this car is still broken. What do we do? So, we try to help them as best as possible, but in most instances, we really feel for them. The other thing is, we find that now there's a lot of tire outlets that want to now fix cars. So recently we've had a whole lot of VW Polos come in where brakes have been repaired at these, replaced at these tire places, and all of a sudden they're making a horrible noise because the equipment that was used on the brakes and the over-tightening of the bolts have caused the wheel calipers to cave in and to actually break. So now we have to get engineers out, have this fixed. We've had about 8 Polos in the last month that came in for this, and all of these guys had brand new brand new brake pads, but the braking system was now damaged.
So the moral of the story is, don't go to places that you shouldn't be going to for certain things. So if you're going to get a tire fix, go to the tire place. But if you want your other things fixed, then probably go to Premier Auto Services e-car. So what kind of breakdown support? So we've talked about if you don't have these things done, and there will be some people that don't get things checked before they hit the road. If you break down, well, how can you help me? If I break down on the side of the road, can you help me?
We offer a breakdown service. So we're open throughout the festive period, and call us should you have any instances with your vehicle that you should need help with. Call us. We have a breakdown service in place. For all our loyal customers that service with us, we give them a free AA membership. So whether they're traveling in Durban, out of Durban, throughout the country, if they have a problem, they pick up the phone, they call the number on the AA card that we give them, and the AA comes and picks them up and takes them to the nearest e-car. So, being part of the e-car franchise, we're one of 40 dealers nationally. So if there's a problem with your vehicle up in Johannesburg, they will tow you to the nearest e-car, and that e-car is obliged to assist you, and they're more than happy to contact us and get the ball rolling to fix your car, should it be a warranty claim or something of that nature. But we have support throughout the country and in Namibia. So, e-car in itself, together with the partnership of the AA, we bring a lot of value for our motorists, especially when they're traveling now in this period.
Can I get some clarity on that, Mr. Munsamy? So if I come to you, say tomorrow, for whatever reason, whether I'm coming there for my aircon or I'm coming there for my service or the windscreen wiper, am I now part of your e-car family? How do I qualify to be part of the e-car family?
So to qualify to be part of the e-car family, you got to service your vehicle with us. Okay, so generally after you have your first major service with Premier Auto Services or a major repair, we then enroll you into the e-car club, which is effectively the national e-car family. Okay, you get issued with a membership card, and that membership card is your gateway to access to the AA itself. So when you call the AA, they will ask for the number on that card, and once you give them that number, they will then link it to your car, and off they do. They'll send the tow truck off to you to help you. Whether you run out of fuel, whether you have a flat tire, whether you have a dead battery, the AA will be there to assist you free of charge for that instance.
Okay, no, thanks for that clarity. And if somebody is sitting at home right now or driving in their car would like to come through today or any other day to Premier Auto Services e-car, where are you located and how can they make an appointment if they must make an appointment? Must they make an appointment? Let's start there.
Appointments are not necessary, especially now when should you have to replace your windscreen wipers. We're just running a promo at this point in time, a drive-in service. So if you think your wipers are not cleaning, drive-in will assess it. We'll put a set on for you and free of charge from a fitment perspective, but you just pay for the wipers. We generally carry sizes for most models, and if you think your car may have something slightly different, give us a call. We'll have it ready on hand for you, and then drive in and we'll put it on for you. Okay. But other than that, over and above that, a booking for a service is probably in a day in advance. Contact us. We'll make some sort of plan. We're ready to accommodate our customers and the motorists in this point in time. Building up to the year end. Telephone numbers 031 569 6939. 031 569 6939. That's our landline number. Mobile number 082 4165 178. That's a WhatsApp line as well, 082 4165 178. And we're located in 1415 Krisani Road, Red Hill, Durban North.
Thank you very much. That is the manager of Premier Auto Services e-car, Mr. Yugan Munsamy. Till next week. Thank you very much.